Hello everyone, Awesome Lawson here. Able to do some video of the progress made today on the river camera project. Can't even talk. I'm so excited. Behind here is what all I worked on today, and it's not a lot of detail there, but suffice it to say that the piece I talked about, what swiveled earlier, it's on here, and in a upright position like I talked about, and attached to that is about 3 layers of aluminum sheeting that my brother Rick got back in the 70s. It used to be a one-way street sign, so it's been sitting around here for well, since the 70s, and today it's serving a purpose. Right here we have the rod, the camera rod, that's running inside of two pieces of angle iron that's got a bunch of holes in it. You know, it's variable, adjustable type of thing. And up here I have a little eyelet, which is going to be a feed-through point for the video camera and the landing light, or the lighting system. I've got a couple pieces of zip tie right now that's holding the rod in this channel. That's not a forever thing, it's just to get it done today thing. And the power's hooked up, the cabling is rigged. It's time to show this thing off a little bit, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about some of the bits and pieces, and then we'll do a demo. Okay, this end right here is going to be the top of the pole, and here's the cabling that runs up to the main mast. I just ran a screw through here, and then used one of those little hook latch dealies to hook onto that up onto that screw, and so that's what the thing hangs from when it's in the upright position. So that's the top end of it, and it's facing forward for a reason. Okay, back here towards the stern of the boat, we have what I'm going to call the business end of this rod. It's also a rod within a rod, and this rod will extend out to give us extra depth above and beyond the 10-foot pole that you hear so much about. But this will be where the camera gets mounted, and right back here is the landing light and the actual camera that we're doing all this for. That's going to go down. So these things are going to get hooked up tomorrow. Okay, with more of a full view of the side of the boat, you can kind of gather where the end of the rod is back there. So when we get ready to do this demo, normally the rod, as it goes from its horizontal to its vertical position, the rod would go into the water. Well, the boat's sitting on a trailer, for crying out loud, and there's land underneath that. So when we do this demo, we're just going to have to do a little bit of extra adjustments to show it off. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring this to the working position. We're going to turn the chair on. We're going to unlatch the locking mechanism on this swivel piece. We're going to use the winch to start bringing this to the upright position. And this is where I kind of need to hang on to it. Make sure it doesn't hit the fender, etc. Stoplight. Typically this will be going into the water. And now we're in what's called, I know it seemed a bit rough, but I just built it today. Now it's in the working position. And as you can tell, with no boat trailer, no ground underneath it, the camera on the end, this thing's ready to go down. So that's why we're ready now to put on the camera and the illumination, the light, and we'll We'll get that on tomorrow, and man, we're just waiting for a clear day on the river. So Hillbilly Engineering.